You're training harder than the majority of guys, but for some reason you still look average. For some reason you just can't exceed past that barrier that you've hit. Well, this video is going to show you how. And this is completely off the dome. I never even thought before I put this video on, but because I've been there and I've done it and I've exceeded and I'm still progressing, I can show you exactly how without having to script anything. I'm not the guy that scripts stuff anyways. So, train hard but look average. First of all is diet. First of all, you are eating foods that are killing your testosterone. Now, if you have got low testosterone, it's going to hinder your strength, it's going to hinder your muscle growth, it's going to hinder your overall progress when it comes to every aspect of building muscle. Now, first of all, remove seed oils. Stop using sunflower oil, stop using rapeseed oil, stop using vegetable oil, stop using Lurpak butter because it contains seed oils. Stop eating out so much because a lot of these places use seed oils. If you're going to get chicken, get grilled chicken. If you're going to get rice, get boiled rice. Because these things will not have seed oils in them. But even if they've got sauce, see if they've got sauce, they're going to have seed oils in them. So what I would definitely suggest if you're going to eat out, go for grilled options, go for boiled rice. Anything that can be fried is going to be fried in seed oil. Any sauce that you get is going to contain seed oil. So choose one. Either have it fried with no sauce or have it not fried with sauce. So that way you are still having seed oil, but you're minimizing the seed oil that you're having. So personally, I try and avoid eating out at all costs. Now, if I go and I do eat out, I'll go for options that I know are not going to have seed oils in them, and I don't use sauces. So, yeah, continuing with diet, clean dieting. Now, guys, if you're eating Rice Krispie bars, so one thing I will say, if you are eating like fucking Rice Krispie cakes and X, Y, and Z, it's not going to have the most effect on your appearance, but it will have an effect on your testosterone, which does lead into muscle growth. It will have an effect on your gut health, which leads into the way that your body operates, your cognitive function. But this is about physique anyways. But guys, the average bodybuilder diet is going to keep you brain foggy and low energy, so I would stay away from it regardless. I know you guys, you don't want to be brain foggy, you don't want to be low on energy, because you don't want to be a fucking bodybuilder. You want to be in shape, you want to perform well in your job, in your career, or within business. Now, moving forward, so if you eat clean foods that are good for your testosterone, it's going to boost muscle growth, it's going to boost recovery, and you're going to be stronger. So, therefore, it is going to lead to extra muscle growth. Not, I would say, with body composition, it's not going to be the biggest difference in the world, but it's going to be a relatively big difference, and you're going to fucking notice it. Once I cleaned up my diet and optimised for testosterone with my supplements, my lifestyle, my training, the type of training for testosterone, because you can train to boost testosterone, and yeah, everything I was doing, I started to experience more muscle growth and I started to look so much better. Now, training style. Guys, some of you don't even have a fucking training program. You're training so hard, but you don't even have a program. And yeah, you know that I fucking help guys get into elite shape, right? But I'm not a coach, and I'm not trying to sell you shit. What I'm trying to say to you is I used to not follow a program. See, when I made myself a proper structured program, training the right way, training for hypertrophy. Now, you can either join the team, you can join the 2.0 program, have all the guesswork removed for you, or you can go and study and read loads of things. You can read books, you can watch videos, you can read studies, scientific studies on hypertrophy, right? And then you can implement it yourself, fail, learn, see what works for you, whatever, and then learn it that way. Or like I say, a lot of you guys are too fucking busy to do that anyways, so just join the program. Simple as that. But either way, training program. Now, if you message me on Instagram, Tony MC Coaching, and you DM me plan, I'm going to send you a free generic workout plan that's going to help you optimize for hypertrophy anyways. So that'll help you out. DM me on that. But like I say, if you want the one-to-one, message me on WhatsApp 07835261491. So, training style, covered that. You need to be hitting specific rep ranges, set ranges, rest times, eccentrics, pauses at the top. You need to be implementing, you've got something called minimum and maximum effective volume. Now, I would look into that, or like I say, I'll cover that. You need to be incorporating these things, and you need to be using a specific exercise selection which is going to maximize muscle growth. So there are so many things to go into. I would be on this video for about 5 fucking hours, and I would need to actually charge you for this video as a course. So I'm not going to go all the way in depth about it. But like I say, the generic workout plan that I give to people when they message me plan, that covers it anyways. That covers majority of it. It's just, there's much more progression to be made, and it's not as specific, but I can guarantee you it's better than your current plan, and it's better than the plan that your friend made you or the gym instructor in the gym made you. So I would definitely message me and get your free plan. Now, macros. So if you are not counting your calories on a daily fucking basis, you don't know what phase you're in. You need to be tracking your macros. You need to be losing specific amount, because guys, if you're in too big of a deficit, you're going to lose muscle. And if you're not in a big enough deficit, you're not going to lose fat. So you need to be hitting the sweet spot. You need to be hitting enough protein to maintain the muscle. You need to have enough carbohydrates to fuel your workouts and your performance when it comes to your career, when it comes to business. You need to have enough fat for testosterone and for your body to absorb nutrients and partition nutrients, right? I try not to bombard your fucking mind here, but you need to be hitting specific protein, fats and carbs in order to maximize performance, muscle growth. And you need to be hitting specific calories to be losing fat and building muscle at the same time, or in a gaining phase where you're going to be gaining muscle, lean, high quality muscle tissue, and not just gaining fat and fucking up your testosterone. Now, during phases, you need to implement different phases. There isn't just, guys, it isn't just fat loss and gaining phase, there are multiple other phases, because when you're in a deficit, your metabolism gets fucked, right? After a prolonged period of time, your hormones start to become unbalanced. So you need to implement different phases to counteract that. And when you've been in a gaining phase for a while, even if you're eating clean, even if you're doing the gaining phase correctly, you're going to get to a point where you've gained a bit of fat and you need to recomposition. That's called a recomp phase. So guys, this is your main reason why you still look fucking average. I guarantee you, see if you just locked everything in to an absolute T, you'll get the result that you want. Because I was the exact same as you. I was literally like going into the gym, just hitting, yeah, I like this exercise and this and that, and I wasn't progressively overloading. I didn't know what weights I was using, what reps I was doing, and I wasn't being surgically precise with everything that I was doing. Now, you want to be elite? Execute all variables with surgical intent. So guys, like I say, you want to hop on the program, you want to get the best result of your fucking life, DM me on WhatsApp.